Becoming a special tactics officer is not for just anyone. It takes a certain kind of person. I became a STO because I wanted to do something that was consequential to the defense of the nation. Every day I come to work, I find myself pushing beyond what I thought I was capable of. I wanted a challenge. It isn't easy. It's not supposed to be. If you become a STO, you'll be part of a brotherhood that you'll never experience anywhere else, and I can't explain to you until you put on that red beret and you're on a team. But once you get there, you'll come back to me and you'll say, I know what you mean. If you think you have what it takes, apply. Commit yourself completely. And if you rise to the challenge and push beyond where you think your limits lie, then we'll walk through that door together as brothers.
You're cleared on the big square building. Go ahead and level it. Roger that.
Direct secondary.
People running through the way.
Flares away, flares away.
Flares.
Continue engaging.
Continue engaging. I'll come down just far. Yeah, direct hits right there.
Access to the howitzer.
One, you are now clear to engage the moving vehicle.
Foco Irish tracking vehicles in proximity of the target building.
And Foco copies. Friendlies are not a factor.
Nav confirms target. Clear to fire.
Gun ready.
All the time there's jets flying around, and the Taliban, they don't care about it. But there's one plane that scares them, and this is a plane equipped with a lot of heavy machine guns, even a cannon. The Taliban, they know that this gunship is used when there is some special forces operations.
Air Force Special Operations Command is spread across the globe, engaged in missions as varied as building international partnerships to direct combat. AFSOC is comprised of highly trained, rapidly deployable airmen, bringing specialized mobility, reconnaissance, foreign international defense, and precision strike to the fight, anytime, anywhere. Though the Air Force's smallest command, over the last 15 years, AFSOC has seen more combat and has inflicted more casualties on the enemy than any other command. Deep into its second decade of uninterrupted combat, the last several Air Force crosses have been earned by AFSOC warriors. It employs the most sophisticated aircraft and avionics available, but never forgets the special operations truth. Humans are more important than hardware. To remain the best, AFSOC is designed to operate in any nation on the map. During any hour, AFSOC airmen are training, flying, and fighting around the world.
Tango 20, LZ appears clear. You are cleared to bring the CVs in.
What's our current status? Sir, LZ Nancy's clear. Spooky neutralized one target vehicle, and they've got a visual with the friendlies.
Any more intel on the enemy at the target location?
3 to 5 estimated from our cover, sir. Located building 13 at the shipping docks. And the friendlies are stage 1 of target prosecution, sir.
Bravo team, break off to the left. Go to the west side of the target building.
Tango 20, I have movement 60 meters to your position.
Tango 20 copies, maintain visual.
Ground 1 mover armed, headed northwest toward the target compound.
Tango 20, I have 2 packs, rooftop, building 10.
Tango 20 copies.
Okay, good!
2 packs, rooftop, cruise to contact this time. Bravo team, this is 01. We just put down 2 packs on the roof of building 6. RPG fire, building 1-1, we're going 105, danger close.
Nav confirms target, cleared to fire. 3's armed.
Rounds away!
Fogo, TVS direct on the enemy. Looks like they're all down. Tango 20, Spooky 4-1. Got 4 enemies down.
Drop, give me a hand.
Spooky 4-1, Tango 20, jackpot, moving to exfil at this time.
Air Force Special Operations Command. Worldwide, every day, every hour.
You are clear to engage. Now if you go directly west, about approximately 100 meters, you'll see a single hotspot there. Clear to engage. Affirmative.
I don't like to get beat. I don't like to be second. And I most definitely don't like to be last. The best place to lead from is the front. So in order to do that, then you have to be in peak physical condition, and you got to keep your mind sharp on the other aspects of the job that's required.
The University of Pittsburgh studies currently elite athletes, and they were interested in taking that model and applying it to the military operations. So Special Forces is basically, you know, like taking your NFL football player or your NHL hockey player and just looking at it from a different perspective. We're looking at biomechanical variables, musculoskeletal variables, and physiological variables. And basically that encompasses an entire human performance, you know, mission or, you know, workout or just physical capabilities. And for the operator, it's important for them to understand where they are and where they could improve. And a lot of things that we do in the lab, a lot of things that they do in their human performance training are to make them better in the field.
Being out in the field, it opens your eyes a little bit more to what it is that these guys have to go through on a daily basis. They have to train for missions just like athletes train for their games. And from that, what we're hoping to do is drive the human performance side of AFSOC so that they can work better to prevent injuries and optimize performance. And by the end of the project, what we're hoping to do is see a decrease in injuries and an increase in performance in these operators.
When I first started, there was really the science behind our fitness was the guy who came before you. It's like, oh, this works for me, so it'll work for him. So that was about the extent of the science. But as we've expanded and grown, it's been a tremendous leap in technology.
I think the overall data collection between a 20-year-old and a 45-year-old operator is a huge picture for us because we have somebody who's been in the career field for a long time, whereas compared to a younger operator, they're still fresh, they're good to go, they're not as injury prone or they haven't succumbed to so many injuries. So it really gives us a good snapshot of what the career field actually does to the operator over time, especially with the sheer amount of weight that the operators have to carry over long distances. I think it'll show that if you're able to take care of an injury before it gets even worse, you'll be able to have better results and quicker recovery of the operator to increase their career longevity as well as their quality of life in their career field.
We have to be at the top of our game. And in order to do that, the smartest way to do it would be to optimize your performance and to utilize these kind of assets to get to that level. And I guess that's the piece that's a little bit different than a professional athlete because they train up for an event where we have to be at peak performance at all times to be effective on the battlefield.